Curious, Coach, what you thought about Jordan Walsh's performance tonight. Seemed kind of a breakout performance for him.
I thought Jordan was phenomenal tonight. I really did. It was interesting. I got up really early to work out in the hotel workout room, and we had breakfast at 8:15. And I'm going to assume Jordan was in there about 7:30 stretching with Dave Rich. It's a good sign when somebody, is up well before the team breakfast and mentally getting himself ready. He was on the treadmill for a few minutes and then got a really good stretch. But I thought, feet set, threes, really good for us. Offensive rebounding with aggressiveness. I thought he was really good defensively, keeping the ball in front and contesting threes. So I thought, it was Jordan's best game thus far. And hopefully it's, he continues to grow as a player. I think he felt really comfortable out there today too.
How important is it to get a performance like that out of him whenever you lose a guy like Brazil?
Yeah, it was important for us to, it's not just going to be one guy, but certainly Jordan, stepped up. I thought Jordan played well, the last two games in Maui as well. He played 30+ minutes against San Diego State, I think, and also 30+ minutes against Creighton. And then today, played really well. I thought Kamani came in and gave us a really, really good lift off the bench from an energy standpoint. And then, Devo's defense was really outstanding, especially in the second half.
Eric, they had 11 of their first 13, jumped out by 9. They probably would have been ahead by a lot more against a lot of teams shooting like that. But you guys had the lead by the halftime. I think they kept it the whole second half. What was the key to kind of withstanding that 11 for 13 start they had and getting the lead?
Yeah, we didn't talk much, Bob, at all about offensive adjustments. When we looked up, even at like the 13-minute mark, I think they'd only missed like 3 or 4 shots. Just talked about how we needed to defend better. And then at halftime, we switched our pick and roll coverage. We really haven't done much switching or what we call touch switch, where you don't switch unless there's contact. I thought for a team that's only kind of played that plan B coverage in practice, I thought they executed it really, really well, because I was concerned that we just have not done that much this year, if at all. And then I thought, we tried to take away their perimeter 3 ball as well, and tried, we gave up some dribble drives, but that was what we were willing to concede instead of giving up, 3-point shots.
And what would you think of Ricky and Nick? A pretty good, 1-2 scoring punch for you.
Obviously those guys got high volume field goals attempted, but I thought that their shot selection was really good. We went to a little bit more, isolation, a little bit more matchup stuff than maybe we have in some other games. And I thought, thought both those guys were phenomenal offensively.
Coach, last game was a little bit slower for the offense, and tonight was totally different. Is that just a product of the different defense that you faced, or what changed for you offensively?
Yeah, I think too, there's just, sometimes, shots aren't falling and different defenses present different challenges. And I mean, the truth of it is too, some nights you just, you just don't have it, and the last home game, I thought we just didn't play with, the energy. This group was really excited to play this game. It wasn't like we were going to go in the locker room pregame, and you could kind of feel the vibe even yesterday of them being really ready to play.
And then we saw Nick going back and forth from the locker room there at the end. Do you know what's up with him? Is he all right?
Yeah, doctors here and trainer and being evaluated. There was no alarm when I came in the locker room, but they'll look at it and monitor it and see, but I don't have any.
Eric Musselman was really good on Tuesday and really good again today. What's impressing you most about his play, and then his vision? I guess he had 4 assists tonight, a couple backdoor cuts to guys. Just what's standing out to you?
Yeah, they it looked like maybe they were sending their big, when we set a screen with our 5-man, that they were put a little extra attention on the guards, probably for good reason. And we wanted to short roll, meaning, you're 2 to 3 steps, past where the screen is set, but you're not rim rolling. And then kind of be like a little bit of a playmaker. And I think the most important thing, I don't know if he had a turnover, but it was the 4 assists with limited turnovers as well. And then I thought, Kai, to start the second half, it looked like, maybe Groves was going to go down low and start crab dribbling and use his pump fakes and his spins. And I thought, Mackay did a great job of holding his ground and then challenging shots in the post.
Coach, to only have a couple of days to kind of regroup from losing TV and prepare for a game like this. I mean, how pleased were you I guess, one, with the response of the team and being ready to play, and then two, just the overall execution, one of your better offensive nights?
Yeah, just, happy, we changed our schedule. Usually we practice at home and then travel. That's been the way that we've done it, since I've been at Arkansas. We did not do that. We left it at noon yesterday and decided to practice here without having to practice at home, so that they could, get a little bit more rest, rather than getting in at 10 in the morning and trying to practice and then come here. And then, Thursday was really kind of our only real prep day. I mean, when you ride a bus 2 hours and you come straight here, you're not going to do a whole lot except mental reps. So, in a 1 day, practice, I thought we did a really good job against a really good team, against a team that's really well coached, against a team that's got an explosive score in Scherfeld. So I mean, that's a really good team, Oklahoma, and they're really well coached as well.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I think Oklahoma made, I think, 4 of its first 5 shots from beyond the arc, and then y'all held them without one for a long stretch. What was the key there to limiting them from beyond the arc?
I think just crowding them, making them floor it. Again, there were some dribble drives that we kind of gave up to take away the perimeter 3. And we felt like last year we kind of, we took ill-advised 3-ball shots. So I think that 3-point line was really important for us to defend it much better than we did to start the game. And then certainly to be an aggressor in transition and be as aggressive as we could, with points in the paint as well.
Eric, we talked to Anthony on Thursday. He said he thinks, you guys are, as tough as it is, lose Trevor, you guys are still a top 10 team if you play like you can. I mean, how do you feel about that? I mean, do you feel like it was kind of a statement that, yeah, we lost a great player, but the season's not over?
Yeah, I mean, I mean, what all I'm worried about is, playing well in Little Rock, North Little Rock in, against Bradley. I mean, that's, is our prep and certainly, I mean, we're going to miss TV. There's no doubt. We missed him tonight. But, in all sport, stuff happens and you just have to try to regroup and refocus and figure out, we're still trying to figure out who we are. Rotations could be slightly different Saturday in North Little Rock as well.
Thanks, sir.